Good morning. I just want to share my experience of yesterday with my children that attend a Queensland public school. My 5-year-old who is in prep, he got home from school yesterday and told me that his teacher aide were pulling kids aside one by one and discussing with them this. I said, okay, you're 5, you're in prep. I said, okay, so what did she talk about? She told me that this is really, really good for us, and it helps not only us, but everybody else out in the community. He said, Mum, I just played dumb. I said, okay, that's fine. He said, well, should we ring my mum and talk to my mum about this? And she said, no, you need to talk to your parents about this. You need to talk to your mum and dad about the benefits of getting this and tell them that it's really good for them. What if your mum and dad went down to see your nan and pop and they got COVID and your nan and pop died because your mum and dad spread it? Your mum and dad would feel terrible. My kid is pretty much like me and has no filter. He said, Mum wouldn't feel bad, not at all. She said, well, that's not entirely true now, is it, Rory? He said, she wouldn't. If they get sick, they get sick. It is what it is. But my mum's already had COVID. So is my nan and my pop. So, we'll be okay. She said, but they still need to get this. You need to get this. This is why we're talking to you about it. And you need to talk to your mum and your dad. And he goes, well, 1, I don't have a dad. 2, you need to talk to my mum about this because I'm not having this conversation. Which is great because I've always said to my kids, don't have those conversations with these people. You're 5 years old. If they want to talk about this or the coronavirus, don't partake in it. Just say, look, it's got nothing to do with you. You're 5, mate. You just do you, okay? And that's what he said. I don't want to have this discussion anymore. Call my mum. And they said, no, we won't. They sent him to detention. Put him in detention. So when I called the school, they didn't want to talk to me about it. So I got with my legal team and we've drafted up a really good letter to them and the Department of Education and the Department of Health. So they've got 7 business days to get back to us from their legal team. So if this has happened to anyone else, please have a discussion with your kids and let me know.